Greetings there, Kibbers. Welcome back to another horror stream. Welcome back to another live stream where we'll be playing Dead End Road. Sort of like a stylized PlayStation 1-esque kind of game. Think you're kind of driving around a car in a specific way or something like that, and it's gonna be like developing and get more spooky as time goes on. More than that, I don't really know. I just know it's an interesting, intriguing game that I want to give a go. Hope you lots are having a nice day today and a nice time tuning into this stream. I will just jump straight into it and not waste any time. Oh my grandma, you're not looking so good.
So you finally arrived, my dear. You can come closer if you would like.
I'm not sure if I do though.
Perhaps my appearance frightens you. There is no need to be afraid, child. You seek instruction on the ritual, yes?
Do I?
That is what my visitors usually ask of me.
It's getting weird already.
It is true that the ritual has power. The power to grant one wish. But it comes at a terrible cost. I can see you will not be dissuaded. Go perform the ritual, then return to me. And bring with you the following: a book, a bell, and a candle.
Right? The sanity of grandma is the cost. I don't really know.
Can you remember that, my dear?
A book, a bell, and a candle? Yeah, sure.
So then, you still wish to proceed? Very well. Then we shall begin.
What the fudge? Perform the ritual with the directional input. Okay. I'm doing something. Am I controlling this, or is the game just delayed? I am not sure what it wants me to do. Okay, that one is good. Am I selecting these? No, go back. Bruh. Bruh. Is there... Do I need to use my mouse cursor or something? No, I do not. I don't know if this is like super delayed or what it is, but it's doing something and sometimes it's not doing something. Yeah, and next one, please. I have no idea what to do. I was just spamming buttons, friends. I was just spamming the buttons. What is your request of the dark powers? Oh, we can type it out! What do we want? I didn't know what we wanted. What was our wish? We need a wish. I want a cute lion. No, I can't. Damn it. It lioness. Please. The dark powers have not understood your request. What the hell? Oh my god. An orange? What is your favorite fruit, Black Drake? What is your favorite fruit? Maybe we need to do something simple. Maybe they can't, you know, do the most craziest. I didn't think my request was super crazy, you know, but yeah. Do you like bananas? Pineapple. Okay. Damn. Right. What? What the hell is going on? Okay. They did not like the bell. We just wanted the bell. Oh god. Okay. We're driving off. we're ditching. Oh, this is awkward. So it's like opposite. Right. Okay. Now it's not opposite anymore. Alright. This is super weird, by the way. I have no idea what I'm doing. There's a guy there. Headlights on. Yeah. This radio is gonna keep us calm. Don't worry about it. I do feel this, though. Oh. Oh, those eyes don't look good. I will do this. I will do this, guys, because the volume is so damn loud. You have no idea. I think that's gonna be a little bit better. Hello, Georgie. Hello, George. Whoa! That trash bin is going wild. I mean, we're fine now. What are all the buttons? Radio's off. Hello? Oh, there's a map here. I'm sorry? I guess maps are not allowed? I just wanted to check the map, though. Oh! Oh, we're in a tunnel now, right? Start. Oh, we need to get to an... Bruh. Bruh. I have no idea what's going on, if I'm gonna be honest. Radio's not working anymore. But yeah, I think we need to get... Shut the fuck up. I think we need to get to, like, an intersection. What the hell? The steering is so bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Intersection, and then we can, like, decide where we are gonna... Okay. North. Is this like a survival kind of game? Oh. Jesus! Game is kind of wild right now. Windshield wipers. Okay, so there are windshield wipers. That's good to know. I don't really see very far, though. I think it's intentional. You can go faster. Okay. Turn. So dead end road, I think that's where we're meant to get, right? So do we want to go... Ava will. It's to the left. But that's the start, though. North Hollows should be to the left. Let's just turn left. Let's do what the game wants it to. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it sure is. It's a little bit wild. But here's the thing. Ava, we've got cash. 100 pounds, I think. Okay. The following shops appear to still be open. Supermarket, mechanic, pharmacy, pawn shop. Thank God some places are still open at this hour. We don't need to go to the mechanic, though. The car is fine. Pharmacy, pawn shop. What about pharmacy? Do they have, like, any good drug-a-roos for us? Follow me to a health check. What are these? Fully reduces all stress. Sure. Reduces stress by a large amount. Okay, so there's like a stress meter. Can't hold an argument. I'm doing it. Okay. So there must be like some sort of like stress meter of some extent where you can like lower your insanity or something. What else do we have? Supermarket? Do we need like food or something? Soda. Reduces stress by a tiny amount. Oh. That's cool. All right, we can buy things. Scratch card. Ooh. Hell yeah!
It's our lucky day. We're just being chased by demons, but we did win something on the scratch ticket. Let's go. Let's get more. Damn it. You know I'm a gambler. You know it. I know I got this. Damn it. You win some and you lose some. Come on. Damn it. We can spend 5 more. Okay, whatever. We need some chocolate too, of course. I said we need chocolate. I need chocolate! Here, purchase some chocolate. Okay, so we've been here. We got some soda. We got some chocolate for our fancy road trip. It's gonna be so cozy. What about the pawn shop, though? We don't really have anything to sell, though. Did you use it all? Yeah, it is. Let's just visit the mechanic. I think all the towns are probably gonna have similar stuff. Our status. Damage 31%. What the fuck? It must have been from the crash I had in the trees early on. That's a lot of damage. Like, B control. Okay. How much repairing car costs? I'm gonna repair the car because it just feels like the good thing to do. Upgrades though. Roll bars reduces all collision damage. Oh no! No! Oh damn it! That could have been so good. All right, all right. Yeah, we got upgrade. So, I think we're gonna be okay on fuel. I think. Because we had like 70 something left, right? So we can probably continue driving. I'm not too concerned here. Or maybe I should be. I think we find things on the way. At least I would hope so. So here it is. So now we got the map, right? So we can go to... Fuck off. Cortland Town. This is kind of interesting. Oh, we should have done that. Should have done that. No, but we can go to Drawshire or we can go to North Hollows. I think like Drawshire sounds like a very cozy place, right? So let's go to the right. Yeah, let's do that. I think also we might see a little bit better if we have lights off in the cabin. We're just being chased by a demon. Don't worry about it. Why is the car steering so poorly, though? Like, it's actually steering like garbage. I get a feeling that we're driving faster than the game really shows. But the controls, they're like absolute jank right now. It reminds me a little bit of like old Outrun games. Or like Road Rash or something. Just worse. Oh no. Not the ice. Yeah, sure. What? No damage on the car. We just repaired it. Car is good. Still makes me wonder though, why did we go to Grandma? Like, why did we want to do the rich... Sorry, dude. Why did we want to do the ritual, you know? Like, because we could not like ask for eternal life. They were not cool with that. Right, bro. We could not ask for a Linus. We could not ask for a bell. Because that was apparently too much to ask for. Oh, wait! I think we could have picked that guy up. It looks like a high... Oh, there's probably stuff on the road. We should probably not drive that fast. It looked like a hitchhiker. Did you see that? I think there are, like, events on the road. If that's not a hitchhiker, we have to pick them up. Okay. What's that sound? I mean, I don't think we need the map because we're gonna get the intersection, so we're probably good. And that's fine, too. Just drive in the middle of the road like a normal person. Taxi service. These headlights need some work, though. Okay. What should I turn left? No. Let's go right. Oh, so if you go left now, we get to Courier Town, but we don't have anything. So let's drive. Let's drive to far south. Bruh. The car drove into the post by itself. Ah, we need to restart. That's so unfair. I didn't even control the car. It just drove into the post. Alright, we're doing this again. We're doing it again. These controls are not the best. Like, it doesn't steer. But what I will do, let's keep an eye open and see if we can actually find a hitchhiker again, because I hope that we can pick up a hitchhiker. That would be so much fun. I just believe that now when we're driving... Oh, that was so loud. Now when we're driving... I forgot what it was that I was gonna say because it was so loud. Bam, bam, bam. Turn that off. God has no power here? Maybe? Oh, that's a dead body. Come on. Give me a hitchhiker. That's the only thing I want. I don't think we spawned after the town. I think we start over, like, in the beginning. Loot? I don't think... I mean, something must be loot. There must be a way for us to, like, earn money, right? Or get something... I don't care. Did somebody just throw something at our car? I wonder if we can, like, get out of key bindings. Map, wipers, space, horn movement. No, we can't get out of the car. So this is what it is. I think us driving into, like, those boxes and stuff probably caused issues. I also think... So fucking loud, dude. I think we need to adjust the volume maybe a little bit more. Whew. Okay, so the hitboxes are kind of... Right. So, this is a good place. Good drive. But this road feels longer than the last one that we drove on. So I am wondering if... Maybe we are on... It saved the checkpoint or something, because this doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, no. This is the thing. Yeah. So turn left. But what happens if we turn right? Do we get straight to... I am curious. Where do we get if we go right here? Yeah, so we essentially we skip the town, right? Let's go to the left in time. Yeah, I think the van is probably gonna, like, attempt to drop something off. Or, like... Bruh. That doesn't open anything, at least. Yes. That. Windshield wipers off, please. Like, I'm actually... Let me know if it's too loud, by the way, because it's really fucking loud in my... He tried. He tried so hard. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Oh, if you look on the left, there's like a meter. I think that's the... Bruh. Okay, so we have a guy in our car now, I think. You heard it too, right? It sounded like he entered the car. Oh, he's in the car, right? He looks like a swell fella. Just need a ride. Don't turn on the radio. I got dogs. This is so bad. Things are going crazy. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're just fine. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be an intersection here, so we can stop by the town. Drop off this dude and earn money. I think that's one way you earn money, like, maybe. Taking for a ride. Taxi service I've talked about. Yeah, we're totally going left. Holy balls. North Hollows. Alright. Dark alley. I love dark alleys. Let's pay a visit. Oh, search alley. Upon entering the alley, you're immediately confronted by a local thug who demands all your money. You manage to overpower him and knock him unconscious. On the position, you take what little money you find in this person. Use an additional 30 bucks? Or 30 pounds? Hell yeah, we just knocked someone the fuck out. I wish I hadn't gone this way. That's one way to earn money, right? So what has this game taught us so far? Don't talk to grandma and go into dark alleys and knock people out. Yeah. No, but what we can do? Antique store, though. So I wonder, maybe if we buy stuff from the antique store, we can maybe sell them at another antique store? Ooh. Right, so broken bell. Matches. I think maybe we need to buy things. Let's buy it. Ancient text, why not? What's an antique store doing open at this hour? I'm honestly, I have no clue what I'm doing right now. That's good though. Maybe we should buy some snacks again. I'm still not sure how to use the inventory though, like the power. Like the upgrades for the car made perfect sense to me. Scratch card, cigarettes. Let's buy a chocolate. It may be like we just automatically like use the chocolates and stuff when we feel like we're getting stressed. We're gambling. Whatever. What the fuck ever. So we got an ancient text, right? And we got like part of a bell or something. But that makes me wonder. Can we go to Dark Alley again? We can. The following actions are available. Leave. That's fine. I guess we're leaving. Okay. I wonder though, can we use the like the text or something? And is the hitchhiker still in our car? Those are the big questions in life. Doesn't seem like he's in the car anymore. And yeah, I think they're all used automatically, if I'm gonna be honest. Alright. Off on the ride we go. Volk Crow Road. Before I leave, I will lower the game even further, because damn, this shit is loud. Maybe the stream will not be completely wasted. So Crow Road or Volk. Oh wait, we are Courtier Town. I don't know. Crow Road sounds a little bit more fun. It's like in the middle of the map. Save the ears. Yeah. I don't want to become deaf, you know? This game is actually, like, tricky right now. Because the controls are garbage. I wonder if it should stop... Oh, God damn it. I wonder if we should stop by the dead bodies, though. That's a good question, right? That's... Somebody threw a trash bin at us. Try it, I guess. Yeah, we'll stop by a body next time we see it, see if something happens, but I don't think so. It's getting windy. It's fucking windy. Okay, he was just walking, alright. Hitchhikers we can pick up, though. I think it's good for our karma to pick up hitchhikers. Especially if we talked with Grandma. She was an asshole. She sent a demon after us or something like that. Like, what are the windshield wipers, like, actually doing? Because I don't think they really are doing anything. It's just for the mood or something, I guess. I mean, maybe a little bit. I think, like, it stores the vision slightly if we don't have the windshield wipers on. That's possibly it. Okay, so we're down to 3, I would guess 3 kilometers away, maybe? Maybe they're miles? I don't know. I would say kilometers, because that's what I normally use. Right. Where does one go without dying? There gotta be a car somewhere showing up and being like, "Meh," straight in our face. I'm turning full here. Nothing happens. I think like a genuine tactic is honestly staying in the middle of the road if you can, because it helps when you're meant to turn out of the way, I think, from another car. Driving too fast, you're just gonna get screwed. I'm just buying all the things I think that we need. Okay, so we get into another intersection here. That's good. Close here. I'm just gonna make sure that we don't do the crasheroo. Going fast. I mean, we're kind of breaking all the laws. We did kind of punch someone in a dark alley already, so... Alright. Crow Road, turn left. We don't really have that much money, though, do we? Let's go to Crow Road anyway. Guess there might be another dark alley or something. Like we have a dark alley here. What does this antique store have, though? Old brass bell. Lighter. Broken bell. Do I need to buy this? That's a pleasant sound to it. Sure. Whatever. Lighter. I think we need all of these things in order to do the ritual again. I think that's the purpose of this. So we need to buy all the things like candles. So now we have a lighter so we can light the candle. You know? You have a working antique bell. The other one was broken that I bought. I think so. Let's go to the dark alleyway again. We have nothing else. We have nothing better to do, right? During a search of the alley... Oh no. Something bad happened. During the search of the alley, the only items of interest you find are discarded needles and a rat gnawing on a rotten morsel. It resembles a human toe. Ugh. You decide to discontinue your investigation of the alley. Yeah, so there was nothing here. That's a shame. We got no... Like, we had no one to punch here. We had no one to knock out. There gotta be something with the bar, though, on the left side. You know that there's like a green bar in the car? I wonder if that's our sanity or something. You see on the left of the radio? I wonder if that's like a sanity meter, possibly? Fuel, we're halfway, so we're doing okay on fuel, so we don't need to go, but that was just a supermarket. Alright. South Hope and Volk. Could be, yeah. I guess we're going to South Hope. It's like in the middle of everything, and we can go anywhere from there. It sounds like a good place, right? Right. Good times, good times. Looks like we're kinda in a city right now, though. Let's put on the radio. Right. Yep, that's the thing. Wait, did he write something bad? Did he write something bad in the chat? Did YouTube get sad? Bruh. Things are getting wild here. That can't be the sanity meter on the left, that's for sure. Let's turn off the radio. Turn off the radio, I said. Bruh. I can't turn it off. Oh! Someone is in the back. I'm turning it off. I don't want to watch. I think I need to eat some chocolate or something. Do you have any chocolate for me? That was a trash bin. That was another trash bin. We need more chocolate. Ugh. We were close on hitting the walls. That's not me. It's not on fire. Okay, so the bar on the left is the health of the car because it turned yellow. This is insane. Get out of the way! Have my headlights on. I think he said, I'll be back. That sounded like it. So, the bar on the left is the health bar of the car. Must be. But our sanity, we need to buy some chocolate. And we need to go in some dark alleyways and beat someone up or something. South Hope. We're going to South Hope. That was wild. Okay, so we do have this here, but pawn shop. Can we sell something? Thank God some places still open. Firelighter. Collar bell. They're all the same. Firelighter we don't need. We already have a regular lighter, so it's fine. We need to get some money though. Mechanic. Let's do a status update here. Ooh. Yeah, so car damage is bad. But we need fuel. Damn, that was like all our money. Let's gamble. Let's get that thing so we can crash into things more easily. Well, we got $4 now. Which is bad. We need to find a way to make money. And I think... does the game allow us to start like an OnlyFans or something? Let's just leave. Alright. So we made it pretty far. We got a lighter. We got a bell. We don't have a candle, though. Good thing I actually managed to fill it up with fuel. Average city... Right, town. Wait, which is... Average city... Oh, it's so close. I think we should go to White Town. Hello, Virtual. Welcome to the stream. Turn off the damn radio. Right, I'm almost... Oh no! Blue screen. Game crashed, guys. Driving physics is non-existent. There's no such thing as physics in this one. Alright. Now we gotta do it. Now we're not alone. Okay, so here's the body, right? Can we loot this? No, we cannot. I think anything... Nope. We saw some health on the car. Yeah, right. Whatever you say, demon. There gotta be something more we can do, though, and then just, like, the bodies, right? Who's still with us? Oh! We can stage 2. Bro. This is fucking terrible. There's like owls like flying straight into the thing. We can only apparently have one hitchhiker at a time. What the fuck is going on, bro? So what's your name? Gary, huh? So what brings you to town, Gary? Oh no, it's getting red. The car is getting unhappy. It's on the red now. Well, if you want to meet demons, I'm your guy. He's been following the entire night. Tell you that. Hello, Daxon. Welcome to the stream. More hitchhikers, please. I wonder if, like, having a hitchhiker is actually a thing that, like, helps with the sanity, maybe? Maybe? It'll be, like, one of those things, right? We made it pretty far through the map, though. So that's not a problem. The problem is money and fuel. But our fuel tank is full. So I wonder if we just try to make it to the end and see what happens. I think if you make it to the end without all the stuff, the game is going to be sad at you. Something like that. Alright. There should be just one straightaway, and then we should be in... White Town, was it? I think so. Knight's Hill. Maybe they have a dark alley, so let's go to the town. Oh yeah, just what we need. We got... Oh, we do get money! 19 now, so by picking up hitchhikers, we get money. Let's see, do they have anything else we need here? Cowbell, travel guide, firelighter. Okay, so not. We still got fuel in the car, though. Let's find someone to beat up in the alley again. You find it... Okay. A raving derelict who, whilst posing no physical threat to you, nevertheless bombards you with a torrent of abuse for some perceived slight. Okay. Right, so that didn't work out. The dark alley in this town did not give us anything good. So, how about... we check with mechanic how the status on the car is, because we're not going to be able to repair it anyways. Ooh, car damage is 73. Like, if we have not a decent hit, we're gonna be fucked. 54 to repair it, so we can't do that either. So what we'll do is that we'll buy a chocolate, I think. With our new earned money, we'll buy a chocolate. I just wish there was a kind of way to, like, see our sanity or, like, an indicator of some sort. Because right now, I have nothing to go on. That's the only real complaint I have, like, gameplay-wise right now. But I think I understand what the game wants to do. So it wants us to drive back and forth until we gather all the things. And then once we've gathered all the things, we are meant to go to the dead-end road. I believe. Knight's Hill. Which one was which? You can go to Knight's Hill. Sounds like a pleasant place. We do need to find a hitchhiker, though. Not a trash bin, please. Our car is... That was death. He sounded death, right? He said the word unalive. Ooh, that could have been the end. So keep in mind, we don't have much health on the car right now. So any sort of collision is muy mal. Oh, come on. I ate chocolate. I ate chocolate. I shouldn't be going mad. Oh, this dust cloud is... Oh, that's not a hitchhiker. That is something flying towards the car. Yeah. Let's drive through the mist. I hope that was an oil puddle. Yeah. Yeah. So it's probably hard to translate onto the stream itself, but the controls for steering is really slow and really tricky. It almost feels like I'm not steering at all. So in order to take some turns, you actually have to, like, super brake a lot, slow down the car almost to a stop, and then turn in order to make it, like, actually turn. Oh, he tried so hard. And they also tried so hard. I'm barely comprehending the game myself, if I'm gonna be honest. Jesus. But essentially, we talked with an old grandma. Wait, what? Hey, we just got... Right. So I'm thinking it's the case of our sanity going down there. Damn it! Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it is that our sanity went down so much that all of a sudden, I don't know, a random hitchhiker spawned in our car and screwed us over. Something like that. That made very little sense to me, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, we're gonna give this another go. First area here should be fine. Yeah, sure. I understood what you wanted there, demon. Don't worry about it. Don't you fucking worry about it. Such a relaxing game. I love this. Yeah, I think I heard demand sacrifice at least. Well, you're not getting me, that's for sure. Watch out for the posts. Steer the damn car. Oh no, the red mist has hit us. I don't see anything, my friends. Yep, those were boxes. I could not dodge those. Well, if you don't know what's going on, maybe you should have tuned into the stream earlier. To be fair, even if you saw the beginning of the stream, you wouldn't really understand what was going on. What you need to understand is that we need to dodge everything that's on the road. We need to pick up hitchhikers, and we need to make it to the different towns. And some way earn money, which I don't really know how. Okay. I'm curious though, we hit the cardboard boxes. So I wonder if that actually damaged our car a lot. I think it would, but yeah. A lot of things you're taught to never do. It's wild, yeah. No, but let's see here. I'm curious. So, did we take damage from the boxes? That's what I'm curious about. Yeah, so 7% damage from hitting the boxes. We don't need to buy any fuel. We don't need to fix anything here. That's fine. I am curious about getting the bull bars, though. Reduces fuel consumption by 25. I mean, that's pretty OP, too. I could think that maybe one of the reasons why we died was because we're too slow. Supercharger. Increase vehicle top speed. That's like a terrible fucking idea. But that one, though, reduces all collision by 50%. I think we actually, like, need to invest in that, like, early on. That sounds like an essential thing. But the problem is now is that we don't have the monies. Technically, I would want to do the fuel consumption too, because that means it's gonna cost less to go places, right? But what do we have here? Old brass bell, lighter collar bell. What's the collar bell? 2. That's two pounds. That's not too bad. So a regular collar bell and a lighter, these are good. Because that means we can use that for the candles, and we got a bell already. So what we need now is a book and candles. Alright, that's fine. Thanks for tuning into the stream so far. The one thing I don't understand, though, is the sanity in this game. So what about cigarettes? Sure. Right, so that's cool. The only thing I can think of is that we need to drive faster in order to avoid losing our sanity. Something like that. But when you drive fast, it's also way easier to hit things, so... Or miss the hitchhikers. Let's try to drive a little bit faster and better, though. Turn on radio. So we are going to... Let's try to go North Hollis this time. And the radio is gonna keep us sane. Honk. Honk. Like, that's just bullshit. There was no way for me to avoid that run. Like, none. If I press the brake to fullest, I could avoid that trash bin, for example. Honk. We're doing all the honks. These roads, man. These roads, and it's windy. It's fucking windy. And it's raining. Oh, wrong button. So the number keys 1 to 5 is what you use for like. Turn around? No. That sounds like a terrible idea, Demon. Ah! Who's from trash bins? How dare you, sir? Yeah, I'm just trying to be fast here. There hasn't been any hitchhikers, so... Oh. Red light is bad. That was so close. I was not aware that that was a thing in the game. Okay, that was new. I just had about time to brake there. Yeah, that was close. That was very close. But at least we were fast now, so that's good. So I don't remember how much money we had, but I wonder if there's maybe a chance that we earn money without hitchhikers, but just way less. Left. Let's go to the dark alley. I love myself a dark alley. 38. I don't remember. Did we earn any money? We find only a raven. Let's see, slate. Or some received slate. Okay. That's not good. Yeah. We didn't lose any money though. Let's go to the store again, I guess. What I'm concerned about is our fuel. So we need to look on the map, I think, and go where there's fuel right now. 35. Let's keep that in mind, guys. 35 pounds is what we have right now in our wallet. Gonna be interesting to see if it changes. If we don't find any... Oh yeah, antique store. Does not have 35. So this one... Maths textbook. 7. I guess it's kind of worth it because we need a book. So what we need now is candle. We need a candle. And I think we're good. We can go to the dead end road. But. I hope the fuel is going to be enough for the half tank, I think. So here's the deal. We were in North Hollows right now. There are no gas stations. We need to make it to Volk. And then to a gas station. I think. That is a little bit concerning. Let's try to go left then. And let's try to make it out alive. I don't think we went to Volk last time. We also need to keep track of... Ah! Piece of shit owl. We also need to keep track if there are any hitchhikers because we really need the extra months. Brat. 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 Ghosties. I'm avoiding. I think a lot of the gameplay is just like trying to avoid things in general. Like even just like ghosty stuff that flies over the road. The road to Volk kind of sucks though. Not gonna lie. It's very... Right. Bruh. Right. I think it gets worse the slower we go. So let's try to go faster. Damn it! Completely normal. Yes, completely normal. So this game is trickier than I thought it would be. Let's give it... I thought we were collecting all the things now, but now we're back at the start again. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Kinda, yeah. I can put on some music in the game for you, don't worry about it. Is this the kind of music you listen to when you drive? So my tactic is gonna be the same like last time. Let's go to the town. Buy the upgrade that we bought last time. And yeah, see if the antique shop has anything. That kind of stuff. This is banger, yeah. The best. The best! The best! The best! No, no, no. I ain't losing any percentage health on this car. Okay, we made it out. That's like 7% you lose without an upgraded car if you hit the cardboard boxes. Imagine what kind of shitty car you have. You drive on the road, you hit empty... Well, I suppose they are kind of fairly empty. Cardboard boxes, and like 7% health of your car disappears. Oof. That was close. This road sucks. Okay, it should be straight ahead now. I think once you get like under 2, the road gets like way easier and you just go full blast. Yeah. Yeah, I listen to this kind of stuff when I go to work. I get like old Disney movie vibes, you know? Like old. Alright. Let's do this again. So let's go to the mechanic. Let's buy the... Was that one? Yeah, bull bars. Yes. So one upgrade at a time. I wonder if we should buy that one too, though. Air intake reduces fuel consumption. Let's try something wild here. How much is the fuel, though? 13. We were good. So let's not buy any fuel. So now we got lower fuel consumption and we got lower damage when we hit stuff. One quick visit to the pawn shop. We will... Grimoire. Ooh. Oh, no, it costs 20. I mean, dictionary, sure. It's exactly 15. And a broken bell. So these one kind of suck. I think... Maybe that's something we'd like to that if we're working. Like, the Grimoire is something we actually do need. Not enough cash. Well, that one... I guess we're not buying anything today, my friends. Or at least it's not this stop. I'm gonna have some Red Bull. Red Bull shall keep me strong. Pharmacy, mechanic. Let's not buy anything at all. Let's keep it as is. So we're trying a new tactic. Let's buy 2 of the different upgrades. Lower fuel consumptions and damage stuffs. Now, what I want to do is find a hitchhiker. We need to save up money now. So, last time... Let's go to the right again. I wonder if this is randomly generated or if there's actually the same stuff, you know? The thing is, we can't go too slow either, so we need to go semi-fast. Because I think... I did not hit that thing. I did not hit that thing. I think the bars might have helped, though. I guess collision... The posts or the poles on the side of the road? I would say they're light posts, but they're not, because they're obviously super dark. They do... They have, like, way wider collision than the cars on the road do. Yeah, it did. It hit us. Motherfucks. I'm not sure. Ah! That's kind of loud. That's kind of loud. Tell me how I meant to dodge that. You're free to tell me how I meant to dodge that. Well, back at the start again. Let's go. I wish there was like a handbrake or something so I could like actually take the turns like quicker. Because this is getting ridiculous. Get good. Right. Ah, this game is actually pretty damn tricky. Whatever you say, demon. Whatever you say. It's just in the way. Yeah, sure. Try to get me to crash in that car. I kind of miss not playing Ridge Racer right now because at least there I could turn the car. I can't do that here. I didn't even get a chance to like try our tactic of getting both upgrades because we just got screwed over straight away. Apparently, like, even a thing like hitting like an oil puddle or something, or I don't even know what it is. It looks like an oil puddle. Gives damage to the car. Can you guys hear what he's saying? Because I'm struggling. I'm not a demon communicator. Ball sack. How would I jump with this though? It's not like it's not like even a low ride or something. Come on! Come on! Can I wait? To be fair, the storm was kind of bad. We hit the cardboard boxes and the oil puddle or whatever it was, so we did lose some health already. So it's a terrible start. What I want to do is at least make it to the dead-end road and see what's there, you know? Like, see what happens. Oh. That was interesting. That was interesting for sure. I'm just driving away from Grandma's house. She made us spawn a demon and it sucked. It sucked so bad. So let's just try to avoid the posts. I mean, the game is a little bit Shut the fuck up. The game is a little bit Halloween-y at least, right? Not that Halloween is right around the corner, but, you know, we're in October at least. Body. Let's avoid the body. Body gives damage to car. Yes. Shut up. Shut up. I missed. Oh yeah, that awesome music starts again. Love it. How do you guys feel about this song, eh? So unique. Very creative. Yeah, happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah and all those sort of things. Oh. Right. Maybe if we bring the head to the town or the city, we can sell it. Nope. Didn't want to stay. Meatballs. Actually, what do you guys have for food today? Because I made myself some wok. It was pretty nice. It was a while since I had that, so. But now it's all numbed. Okay, let's try this again then. We didn't hit anything this time though, so technically car stat should be... Yeah, car damage is 0. That's good at least. So upgrades. Yes. Yes. There we go. So fuel consumption is down. Sandwiches, tea, coffee, energy drink. Sounds good enough to me. You're not hungry though? Want some sandwiches? Let's go to the pawn shop again. The dead bell. Traditionally used at funerals. That could be a good bell, but we do not have that one. Firelighter. 7. So what I think, like dead bell, grimoire, something else, like I guess it's like some percentage on how you like make it. So if you have the cheap stuff, you're not gonna make it. But firelighter is not a regular lighter. I think that one does not matter though. Mechanic, supermarket. Let's go big or go home, right? Let's buy a scratching ticket, scratch card. Nope. We lost. Well, that's £5 down the drain. Funny how the first one we got in the game, it was actually a win. And now we're not getting anything. Alright. So the question is, are we going north or south? South felt like it was a little bit easier to drive. I want to go to the right though. I want to go to Droughtshire. Let's not crash into a car this time. It would make me so sad. I would be the saddest of lions. I need to get ready to brake really fast too. So there is some reaction time stuff to this. Trash bin coming our way. Oh, almost hit the post. Jesus. It's tricky. I think it's the faster you go, the harder it is to steer too. But you don't want to go slow, obviously. Fuel consumption is good now, though. So we should be able to drive one more town without, like, refueling. So that's a positive. We can probably find a dark alleyway or something. Dark alley. And, like, beat up some dude again. Oh, I think I get it. You don't want to look at the ghost, right? So when they ghosts show up in front of the car, turn off the lights so you don't... Oh! Turn off the lights so you don't see them, and I think that's better. Same as like when you're inside a car like this and someone shows up, like you turn off the lights so you don't see it. I think that's the entire point of it. That's a cow. I'm surprised though because we don't have any hitchhikers. Oh, no, that was a regular guy. That was not a hitchhiker. This is our car. Yeah, sure. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. Yep. I see you. Let's earn some months. Uber, your Uber is here. Let's go. That was like right before the town too. Motherfucker. Spawned right before. And the guy in the back's like, ah, whatever. It's fine. We're doing good. Sad part is that we actually took some damage to the car now. But what can you do, right? Okay, we made it through this time. Let's go to Droughtshire. The best place on earth. So now we got 25. Antique store. We can buy. Broken bell, old brass bell. Has a pleasant sound to it. Nah, man. Let's just try to save up money. Pharmacy, supermarket. Let's see if we can buy like a soda or something, like just help a little bit. I don't know what the sanity thing is, but I think it helps. So if we buy a soda every time we swim by a supermarket, it helps with the sanity, I believe. Right. So Droughtshire was kind of a bust. We did pick up a hitchhiker though, so that's good. So now, Kirtler Town Hall. Let's see if we can go to the right here. So we keep going on the outside. So let's turn right next intersection. Hollet. That's probably the one. It's the one and only Hollet. Oh, there's a hitchhiker. Welcome aboard, Taxi Red. How may I help you? I honestly have no clue what he said. So, radio does not want to work. The owl missed it. Missed it. The amount of focus this game requires, though, because you got such a small window to, like, break at times, or... I'm stopping. Okay, I'm not stopping. That's interesting. I think our sanity is pretty low, though. I do believe our sanity is pretty low, because, like, the car looking like it's on fire sounds like an action... Yeah, whatever. We had, like, the bull guard thing, or whatever it was, so we're fine. We can drive over some people. That's fine. He probably wanted to get hit. He was walking in the middle of the road without any reflexes. Or, like, a reflex vest or anything, right? So we did what he wanted. Like any normal person would. Yeah, right? Oh, here comes the mist. The mist is bad, though, because if we do drive fast here, it's still stuff that spawns. So here we need to be really careful. Yeah, okay, we got out. He's still with us. Let's not take any damage. No unnecessary damage. No damage. So we're at 2.26, so I think very soon it will go back to... No! No!
Ah! You suffered a fatal car accident. Would you like to restart?
What do you think, chat? Should we do another attempt? Do we do another attempt at this, or do we throw in the towel? Because this game is kind of frustrating, not gonna lie. Do it. Okay. I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong, though. Like, I'm playing the game the way they want it to be played, but... I'm just not succeeding, you know? It's not worky. We can do this, though. I kind of like the idea of buying the upgrades early on, though. Because it saves you money from all the fuel that you're consuming. And then we've got, like, it helps with the collisions. But if you have a head-on collision with another car, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anyway. I can drive there too. I mean, you got a point. But we already did the long drive. And it was a long stream. It was like 13 hours long or something like that. Jesus. Whatever this demon... I don't know what the problem is. I didn't request much from the demon, but they're just very unhappy. Just trying to have a good Sunday drive here, right? Or Tuesday or Wednesday drive or whatever day it might be when someone is watching this. Yeah, exactly. You're talking words of wisdom there, demon. This I understand exactly. Man. Yeah, so we're down on the 2 now. So any second the road should like straighten out. Yeah, like this. What is this? It's like the 7th attempt, maybe? Oh! That was a trash bin. Anyways, welcome to the stream, Sarts. Glad you could join us. For whatever it's worth, because I'm not doing very well in this game right now. So let's go and get the upgrades again. Check what kind of stuff that's in the pawn shop. Go to the store, see if we can get some luck again. Buy 1 scratch ticket. Because that's like still... Actually, let's go... Nah, let's go to the mechanic first. I wonder if there's people like speedrunning this game. Yeah. Yes. And yes. And then leave. So since we died now twice when we went to the south, let's go the other way again. Not until we did 1 scratcheroo ticket. Scratch card. That didn't work. Well, that's found £5 down the drain. Yep. Brass bell, travel guide, collar bell. I mean, maybe the collar bell. But nah, there's nothing really cool for the ritual. So, we're heading on. On we go. I'm just gonna try to go left every time now. See what happens. And maybe just maybe we can get a hitchhiker. Okay, let's get ready. Prepare your booties. We're out on adventure again. About 5 kilometers to the next stop. Watch out for the posts. I know they have wide collisions. What bothers me a little bit, they're all lampposts. You see them too, but they don't have any lights. Bothers me a little bit. I mean, it's a horror game, sort of, but... Motherfuck! I'm not looking. You're not there. You're not in the car. C drive. Warning, a fatal error has occurred. Error, system has no chance to recover. Error, she has no chance to survive. Warning, user must die. Really? I mean, we've already died a few times, game, so maybe you should let it slip this time? Yeah, what a pass. Insane pass. Maybe not bring up the map now. Now it's not good time. Yeah. I think this car though. Hello Silvers, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. Nope, you're not back. You're not in the car. So, see, that's one thing we died from last time. Was that the guy... Fucking hell! There's too much shit happening right now. Was that the guy spawned in our car and I was like, oh, we got a hitchhiker. But that was not a hitchhiker, it was a bad dude. So let's not do that again. Let's not do it. We made it. Anyway, Silverswell, welcome to the stream. Having a good time watching this spoopy driving game that I honestly barely understand how it works. North follows this. We're returning left. We're going to the left. Let's go to Dark Alley. I love the Dark Alley. But we didn't make any money this time though, and that was because we didn't have a hitchhiker. Search out the driving. During your search, some locust teenage vandalized your car. Damn it. We need to gamble though. Doing well. Doing well. Struggling with the game though. Antique store. We got 10 pounds. Dead bell. And the bell is 20. Of course it is. Damn it. We're not really getting anywhere. Yep. Well, that sucked. Off we go. I wanted like the sanity things and honestly don't matter because you can always avoid whatever's happening by turning off the lights in the car. I think that's it. So now we go to Volk. Yeah, let's just continue. We got a tactic and we're not gonna change it. Hey, wanna hear the most annoying sound in the world? If they would just change... If they would just change just a little bit how much you can hear what he's saying, it would do a lot. I really do believe that. Jesus! I just want to see. Thank you. Okay, watch out for car. The idea is not die. Yeah. So I think we want to make it to the end of this map where it says dead end road. But we need to have specific items, I believe, in order to make it through. So the whole premise of the game is that we went to some weird ass grandma and we did some ritual and now we're being followed by a demon. And I guess to get the demon to go away, we need to do the ritual again with like specifically a bell, a book, and a candle. But we need to survive, and we're driving on a road in between towns, so we need to keep track of our fuel, damage on the car, and we need to buy things. And as far as I'm aware, the only way we can make money is by picking up hitchhikers in between the roads. So we bought an upgrade to make it so we can collide more with the car and take less damage, and we use less fuel on the car. But we're still struggling. We're still struggling. Yeah, so if Jesus taking the wheel is demons. If you mean that, I'm a demon in that case. I'm a speed demon. So, we can't fill up the car here either, which is kind of concerning. But we did make a little bit of money, so let's see if we go to the antique store. They have scented candle. Would you look at that? Candle is kind of hard to get a hold of, so let's purchase that. So now we got a candle at least. Now I need a bell and a book. We gotta have the scented candle, guys. But yeah, there's nothing else here, so I'm a little bit concerned because our fuel is not the best. And I think we might need to go to the other direction, like to the right now, in order to get through past a gas station or mechanic or something, because we're in Volk right now. Yeah, we need to go to the right, because there's a gas station there. And our fuel is... I mean, 1/4, I'd say. So, South Hope. Wish me luck. Sure, whatever you say. Need to find hitchhiker. Need to find hitchhiker. We need to make some money. Can you stop by here? Oh! That's so cool! I wonder how much money took that. Bruh. Bruh! What the bullshit is that? They just drive through it. Hit the baby. There's probably more stuff on the side of the road we can make use of though. So I just figured out how to fucking fill up the car. There was no way for me to evade that. No way, no shot in hell that I could evade that. That was too tricky. Nah, but what I'll do is that I think I'll change the game, because this is ridiculous. This is too tricky. This is just way too tricky. Let's hop out of this one. Let's see if we can do some... That should be better, I think. I did a break of that. That was like, the game was way too loud. Just kind of got straight into my brain. Burnt it out. Kind of interesting concept of the game though. But I think it was a little bit too random with how you could die. I made sense of like the hitchhiker stuff spawning and the demons, but... Street Rod? Which one was that? I need to do a little bit of interwebsing here. Oh yeah, that game. I actually know which one it is. Ancient, yeah. Pretty much I played it at a friend's house when I was really small. Is that one where it was like you can change out the transmission and stuff like that? And you actually like click on the engine to like unscrew stuff and put the engine in? Or is that not a game? Yes, okay, then I know which one it is. It's kind of like if you know, put in whatever, was it 89? Yeah, if you put in like an automatic transmission or something, the car weighs more. So it's gonna be slower, but you don't need to go to do the gear shifts and stuff like that. Yeah. That kind of game. Of course. I'm gonna take off my shirt because it's getting really toasty in here. That is better. Now I don't need to burn up. It's been a while since we had like a little bit of a chill moment on the stream, I think. Just with some calm music and no gamings. But in all fairness, I kinda enjoy playing the games on stream, so... It feels like I have a little bit more of a purpose than just sitting around rambling about nothing. And everything. This is just gives me an extra opportunity to be more cringe when I sit around and do the talk. And also I feel like many of these talky streams that we had in the past, I don't really have too much to talk about, so I just keep on repeating the same things. But every once in a while, I guess it's pretty chill. 6 concurrent viewers, I can see you guys. I know you're there. Mistake joining the stream. It really is. And my big Red Bull is almost empty. Why you hide? Why you running? Why are you running? So what have you guys been up to today? Except possibly doing the worky? Anything other of interest? Actually, I should probably check the social stuffs. It's all good. It's all good. Cooking dishes and laundry, that sounds pretty similar to what I did. I didn't do any laundry today though. Hopefully working on the car went well for you though, Virtual. How long are you gonna have vacation? Is it like a week, or is it a couple of weeks, or is it like 5 ever? Did you take a permanent vacation? Maybe permanent vacation? 2.5 weeks. That's pretty sweet. Maybe that sounds like some 7 days to die, perchance. That sounds like someone will be available to tune into every single stream I might do for 2.5 weeks. Dujel has joined the chat. Well, he hasn't joined the chat yet. He's joined the Pride. Welcome to the Pride. Glad of you to subscribe to such an amazing channel here on the YouTube. Be on the boat next week. How dare you? How dare you leave? I hope you have got some wireless, some good connection on the boat. Imagine that. If you're on a boat and you're sitting there with like a tablet and watching such an amazing stream. Where you gonna go like out on a big lake or something? Or are you gonna be like out in the oceans? You're gonna go on like a... What kind of boat is it? Is it a sailboat? Is it a paddle boat? What kind of boat is it? Small or biggest boats? A cruise. Ah, that's awesome. But hey, you probably need to rest a little bit in between too, right? Maybe you're having a break, like in your cabin or something. You know, chilling a little bit in between your activities. If you catch me live, you're more than welcome to tune in. Damn. What an adventure. But you'll be on the boat next week at least, right? So there's still some time this week, isn't it? I need to squeeze in my streamings. You're all prisoners here. You're not leaving. Mwahaha. It's alright. I always need someone to tune in at least. So that game that we're playing, the Dead End Road, it was very finicky. I think if I was actually meant to leave some kind of like review or score on that game that I just played, I would probably not give them a recommendation, because the way the car spawned in, it was just a little bit too random. And the way you control the car was just like, felt like you were more a passenger than what you control the car. So the gameplay itself, like, that wasn't super good. It had a good idea though. I think the game itself had an idea. I think it was just something like, if it executed on the idea slightly differently, I think it would have been way better. Monday to Monday. It's big adventure. I need to find some decent horror games to play though. Preferably like horror games that aren't like super long. Something that, you know, is pretty easy to finish on a stream, like anything from like 1.5 hours to like 4 to 5 hours, I think. I think that would be like the best. Something with like a little bit of a story or whatever. Sometimes like indie games are really good, like the smaller games, because they could have like a playtime of like an hour to maybe 2 hours, and then you're done. Yeah, things I played majority of the Amnesia games though. The thing is, even if I don't have like Amnesia, a Dark Descent, or Amnesia Machine for Pigs, I did play them, and I did stream both of them. Machine for Pigs, I streamed on an old channel many years ago, so I don't really feel like streaming it again, if I'm gonna be honest. I know kind of what happens in the game, even though the story is like so weird in Machine for Pigs. And Dark Descent, I've streamed like 3 times in the past. I think, honestly, potentially, I might have done a stream on Amnesia Dark Descent on this channel. But I'm pretty sure that when I streamed Dark Descent on this channel, I didn't really have that many people. It was early on, so I don't think that many people were like tuning in. And I didn't have like anyone to talk to. And I just felt like I was boring throughout the majority of the stream. So I think if I did stream it on this channel, I'd probably delete it. And I never find it interesting. I'm sorry, like, I've been suggested to play Alien Isolation by one of my real-life friends, too. And I can see why. I don't think it's necessarily a bad game, but that sort of sci-fi is... In a horror set, I'm just not interested. That's the thing. I think I would be potentially more interested if it was like an Alien game where you were like a soldier and you had like the rifles and you tried to shoot and kill them and try to survive, rather than like a regular sort of like avoid, hide kind of horror game. It's just like the setting doesn't do it for me. I believe you. I believe it's spooky. I believe it's spooky, but it's just like I'm not just interested in the game itself. That's a problem. It doesn't have anything that tickles my fancy. If that makes any sense at all. Well, the thing is, it's probably tricky to find them. Because you either like have to play them, have someone else to play it, or like read about them or see videos or something like that. And if you're not going out of your way to find them, it's gonna be tricky to find them, you know? But there are quite a few out there. What? What was that? Yeah, that sounds bad. Reviews is mixed though. Bodycam horror simulation game. You're a zookeeper identify affected mutant animals. Make a vaccine and cure them. Will you save all of them and survive? That's an interesting kind of game though. Right, but why are people downvoting the game though? Not great, but not terrible. I enjoy the game, however, it was not anywhere near as it was shown or promised, and I honestly am very disappointed. I do not believe this game is worth 25 USD, and all can't recommend this game until the price is lowered or the game is polished and reworked. I'm waiting for this game to come out, but there's still a lot of bugs. I can't process past the tutorial because my game bugs when... Okay, that's a bug, I guess. I'm actually wondering if the whole point of trailers was to... Yeah, I played one of them. I think it was the first one. I gave it a go, and I played it for Spoopy Saturday. But the problem I had with that game, that was way too short. So I feel like I was left, or the people that joined the stream were left with, like, pretty much nothing, you know? There wasn't, like, much content inside of that stream. But yeah, I always take suggestions though. I can always look into it again, see if there's other stuff, but I've seen some clip. There's this one game, if you scream you lose or something like that, I think it's called, right? So you have your microphone, and if the microphone goes over a specific level, you lose the game, essentially. So you need to be quiet. Yeah, right. The thing is, if I play Dark Souls, the thing is, the game is kind of boring to watch if you're not good at it, though. I have watched some Dark Souls streams. It's one thing if you're good at the game, you roam around, but yeah. I think I'd rather play like something like Sekiro in that case, rather than Dark Souls. I don't need help. I made it very far. Other games, guys, that I haven't played. How about that? We already played some long drive. I played fucking 13 hours or something. More than 13 hours on stream in one go. That was a good dedication. I'm pretty fed up with long drive for the moment, at least. I've been places I haven't explored it. There might be a few events that I never noticed. What is that? The Dark Pictures Anthology. Is that like a horror game as well? I need to open my Steam again. Because some of these names I don't recognize whatsoever. Can this trailer stop playing? Your store. Your store, please. Whatever. The Dark Pictures. Oh, wait, they're different ones. Why are they different ones? View page. Documentary filmmakers receive a mysterious call, inviting them to modern-day replica of a serial killer of homes from OK. Right. So is this like a standalone branching cinematic horror games from a studio beyond? Oh no, it's Until Dawn. Alright. I get it. I know which Until Dawn is. Is it more like you pick what the character does, though? It's, you know, it's the kind of thing like Detroit Become Human sort of gameplay. Yeah. Then I get it. I mean, that could be something. I think they're pretty popular on YouTube and stuff as well. I think the main issue with these kind of games is that by this time, everyone has like seen it or seen someone played it or played it themselves. That is YouTube content-friendly games for you. It's not a terrible idea. I played some older boomer shooters, I guess. I think the older games that we played on the channel, they have been like... I had a stream where I played Half-Life 1, for example. I played that. There are some other games that are old too. I guess I'm not the best streamer 5 ever. I did manage to play Minesweeper on stream once, but I don't know how many people will enjoy that. Not sure how many people... I mean, some of the older games I played... I mean, I played Far Cry. Original Fear, Far Cry. I played Half-Life 1. That's probably like the oldest game I had on stream, I think. It's more like a... Closer to a boomer shooter kind of thing. Man, there's so many good games. I was thinking like maybe playing an old Deus Ex, maybe? Remastered again. Are you talking about the Black Mesa mod, though? Interesting fact, before Black Mesa, like the reworked version of Half-Life 1, that was the very first game I ever live streamed or like played, let's played thing on. Absolute first one. And it was so cringe, and it was so bad, but you had to start somewhere. That was like back in 2012, I think. Good old times. Good old times. Any sort of games that you guys have been playing lately? What have you been... Any new games that you've given a go? Personally? I've not like really been playing that many new games that aren't on the stream, because the newest game that I played was Copycat. That's a good game. Yeah, things I played the old Half-Life so many times though, so I'm not really interested in playing it again. I'm not like a speedrunner or anything like that. Final Fantasy 16. Oh yeah, the Wukong game. Back to Monkey. Reject humanity, back to Monkey. Yeah, I had a friend who played that too. I think he enjoyed it. I got a little bit turned off by the requirements of the game and stuff too. Want to like run it with all the eye candy. I think like developers are kind of getting lazy lately, so they don't optimize the game. Just be like, oh yeah, put on DLSS and FSR and be like, yo, have a good time. Like, no. I just want to play the game now. Be able to crank the goodies without having like 40 FPS. The old Half-Lives are good though. Did play through Half-Life 2 not too long ago either. It's on the channel. I think I enjoyed that a bit more though. Even though I played Half-Life 1 first, I think like Half-Life 2 is like a little bit more closer to heart. Played through that game when I was teen and had, you know, a computer in my room. Even though I played like Counter-Strike back then way more. They're always good with some old games. As long as they have like some sort of like single player, so you can enjoy it later on. Multiplayer, I don't know. I have specific games that I play multiplayer on and then I leave the rest. It's, replaying single player games on stream works, but playing multiplayer games, there are not that many old multiplayer games I would like to stream, if that makes sense. Also, there's all these new garbage games that are being released, like, I don't know, Star Wars Outlaws, maybe? Those Quad A games that are being released recently. Not a good time. Honestly, like, the entire gaming market just feels like it's taking a step backwards. At least, like, Ubisoft is putting themselves in the big doo-doo. They feel so disconnected from reality, honestly. It feels like they have no idea what people want. Yeah, that game is actually a good idea. I've seen that game several times. I was thinking, like, let's playing it ages ago. But I never did. The problem I have with that game is that it seems like you actually need to spend so much time just learning the game and getting it, like, wrapping your head around it. And to a heavy extent. Like, the long drive, for example, it's like you can pick up and kind of wrap your head around. But, like, my summer car, you actually need to learn some stuff, you know, because you need to get the engine working on the car, and need to fix the car. And where everything is in the world, where you can buy things, where you can get the parts, how you order the parts, how you... Yeah, get the money, like, anything. It looks like a good game. If you put the time into it, though, you could probably really enjoy that game. But I don't think necessarily it would be a good game for my channel or my streams. I feel like if I had been playing that game on and off in my private time and knew how to do it, I could probably make an entertaining stream by playing it when I knew how the game works. But I don't think learning games like that on the stream makes for a good stream. No one wants to watch me sit and learn how to put the car together and, you know, the house get turned on fire and... Yeah, you sit quiet and being frustrated because I don't know how to work the game. It's not my kind of cup of tea. But I have thought about streaming it though, because that game looks good. I've seen many videos of it too. That's a good idea. My Summer Car. It's a very unique and cool game. If anything, I would like to play that game just to get the decent car and try to do the rally. Yeah, that's fair. I just don't like going to school just to work a game, you know? I go live and stream games to have a good time and chill, not to study. I don't like studying for my streams, if that makes sense. There's one thing if I like absolutely curious in a game and want to learn it in my free time, which I sometimes do, but like even when I play games in my free time, I don't like time. I can't speak. And when I learn like how to play games in my free time, I usually do games so I can learn a little bit snippets here and there and play it. Yeah, but I don't want to get upset. I don't want to get fucking depressed from streaming, you know? I want to stream things that are enjoyable. Even if it's a stupid game that makes zero sense. You know, as long as I can find some kind of enjoyment out of it. It's like even a game where it's like a challenge. Like, it's like, okay, I'm playing a super boring game and I'm going to try to make a stream out of it. That's one thing because I'm turning it into a challenge. But turning into a challenge, like, I've got to try to learn all this weird mechanics and stuff of a game. It's not fun to me. But without a doubt, it's a game I've considered streaming though, my summer car, because it's good. It has lots of stuff that's happening in the game, a lot of things that you can do, a lot of things you can explore. A little bit quirky, a little bit funny, it has some humor in it, you know? A good game. But I don't know, people would enjoy watching me learning the game. That's the problem. Potentially, if I start a game and play it and, like, learn the basics, but the problem then is not going to be first impression. And first impression matters a lot when you stream new games. It helps to make things entertaining. It's either learn, like, first impression stuff, or if you have played a game before, so you can, like, rehash your memory. Like, let's say you played a game when you're, like, 7 years old or something, and then you play it again. That can also be enjoyable, because, like, oh, yes, I remember seeing this. I remember this level. It's like, oh, I don't remember these enemies. They're cool, or something like that. I don't know. Game stuffs. That. How are you guys liking the music, by the way? Is it good? You're enjoying this music? It's the best music just for you. I picked this music just for you. I always get taken, like, a little bit aback too. Because when I have a plan to stream a specific game, and the game either don't end up working the way it should, or just shorter, or... It's like, I really want to play that dead-end game road. But, dead-end road. Dead-end game. It was a dead-end game, honestly. It was just so repetitive and so frustrating, it wasn't good enough. I should stop playing these crappy... there's no way for me to know, though. See, that's the thing, right? When you play these horror games. There's no way to really properly know how good it's gonna be. Ah. Insert joke about your mom and how I met them or something recently and wish them well or something like that. Looking forward to. I should probably not play this song, by the way, because it is copyright. I don't want to get copyright claimed. Any game I'm looking forward to? I don't think so. Need to think now. Am I allowed to go and check my wish list perhaps by chance? Am I allowed to do that? Because I might have something on my wish list that I might be looking forward to. Ah, yes. I used to have that on my Let's Play channel back in the day. Of course. Okay, give me a sec. I will go and check my wish list, because there's a potential that I have that. Man, I'm getting nostalgic now, like Slender Man, the 8 pages. Like, I played the, like, the simple, like, free version that you download. And I played that one you paid for. I'm pretty sure I have it in my library as well, it's somewhere. Wish list. At least you kind of know what you get. You know what, Silvus? I don't think there are. I don't think there are any games I'm looking forward to. Yeah, sure. That's a good game. Shoot shots. No, not really. There's the games on my wish list and stuff. There are games that are already released that I just think that I could play on stream and stuff. There's this one game, though. I'll show you. It is being worked on right now. It's kind of like Subnautica combined with extra horror game, if that makes sense. I can show you. I think they have a trailer. Give me a sec. So, control... Pause there. So if we do this... Did you play Shoot Charles? Or Slenderman? I think you meant Slenderman, right? Yeah, let's see. I need to remember all these controls. Bam. So this one. This is one game I'm looking forward to. It looks interesting. I don't know if it's going to be super good, but... It's like underwater horror game. So there's like inventory management, similar to like Resident Evil almost. It has like Subnautica kind of like gameplay in a little bit. But instead you're like on a rusty, shitty submarine and... Yeah. That one. Potentially that one. So, Full Fathom. That one. Release date 2024. Sims 1. Oh, that's oddly specific. That's oddly specific, Garter. But yeah, that's probably the one game I might look forward to right now that is not released. Because it looks interesting. Apparently they had a demo as well, so people have like played the demo. So you could get like a demo of the game, but I don't like playing demos of any games that I'm interested in because I feel it takes away from the feeling of playing the game fully for the first time, you know? Am I making any sense? Yeah, I feel to have a look at that. I think I saw a video of some guy that had played the demo and he had like very positive words of it, so... You know what's kind of funny in Sims 1 though? It's kind of like unaliving. Unaliving the Sims by making them cook and then burn up. And then you have all the urns and you move them outside and you turn like it into a graveyard and you create a Sim that's like a priest. So you build like a tiny church and I think that's like a thing that a lot of people have done that played the Sims back in the day. Well, that's kind of entertaining. But I am all like, if we're talking The Sims, yeah, I'm all for the old school like Sims 1 or like the expansion packs for The Sims, like living it up and whatnot, where you get extra items. That's when I play the most. Because I had a sister or sisters that played The Sims. So by auto, I ended up playing The Sims as well because it was installed on the computer. We had The Sims. We had The Sims Living It Up. The Sims...
Snacks.
Thank you, Jumbo. Thanks for the donation. Outmost kind of you. I'll be sure to make use of it. But yeah, it's The Sims Living It Up. I think The Sims... Was it called Holiday? I'm pretty sure. I know there was like one called Hot Date. So we had The Sims Living It Up, The Sims Hot Date, The Sims Superstar. Those were the expansions I remember that we had installed for the game. With rockets. I didn't remember that you could do it with rockets, though. That's more than I know. I wonder what kind of snacks I should get with the snacks donation. The most recent snacks I bought for myself was chili nuts. I haven't finished the bag quite yet. It's still here next to me. Problem is I can't really eat chili nuts on the stream because it's too noisy. I want to save you guys from that frustration of eating chili nuts. Damn. But I wonder potentially if there's some crazy game that I can play. Oh yeah, right. I know Silva is all for that ASMR. I know you are. Sugary drinks. You know, I've been trying to cut back a little bit on the sugar, but I'll probably get more sugary drinks anyway. I always have soda at home. Silvus likes those ASMR streams. He likes it when I'm close to the ear as well. I'm not gonna really lick into the microphone like some of those Twitch streamers do, though. That would be a little bit too much. Hopefully you guys are having a lovely evening. And hopefully you guys will be able to stick around for just a little bit longer as well, because the stream is not quite ending just yet. I'm just having a chill time here, relaxing. And I enjoy that you guys are sticking around, because I'm a small streamer, and I don't really have that many people to talk to. Okay, I think that was you, Silvus, wasn't it? Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, though. I can continue talking like this, though. Just to entertain you guys. Just for the enjoyment. Don't send in more donations though, because I don't need them right now. Yeah. Now give me something to talk about, guys. Because my subjects and my pocket for the different subjects that we can talk about are not that many. We can talk about the best menu item on the McDonald's menu. If you guys eat McDonald's. I haven't eaten McDonald's in at least a month now, I think. Sometimes I get this sort of craving where I sit around late at night and I don't really know what to do with myself and I get a little bit hungry. You could go to your cabinet, you can get like a sandwich, you can get yourself something to snack on. But then you start thinking about how you have a McDonald's like, I don't know, 5 minutes away from you live. And honestly, that wasn't me, by the way. Okay, who's guilty? I was just thinking it was you. Because you did it last time. Do you remember when we were playing BeamNG? And I did like ASMR for like 30 seconds or 20 seconds. That was you. I remember that. Or you're just trolling me right now. Someone did though. Someone did. I'm just guessing the way I'm talking right now. Your burgers. Oh, it was you, Garter. Okay. Thanks for the donation. I'll send you thanks too. There you go. There I go. But yeah. So the problem with this is that I feel like I'm trying too hard. So when we do these sort of ASMR streams or ASMR voice, I probably sound super damn cringy, not gonna lie. But it also probably sounds like I'm inside of your brain right now. In that case, I'm sorry guys. You know how fucking close I am to the microphone right now? I can almost feel it touch my lips. Just like my lips is almost touching the inside of your... the inside of your ear. This is so dumb. Should I make a career out of this one? Please, ASMR voice. The ASMR voice is nothing special. I just have the, yeah, baby.
Yeah, BBY.
You know, this is probably the closest I've been to feel like I have an OnlyFans. Yeah, baby. You like that, don't you? Let's go. Thanks for the donation, Silvus. I wonder how interesting this would be if we had some alcohol involved as well. I drank all my alcohol that I have at home, so... at least anything that will make a difference. But, I'm having a good time anyway. If you're curious though, Garter, if you're actually curious, I have, this is called SM7B, I think. It's essentially like the one of the most donated for it, so now I need to stay in character a little bit. It's a little bit pricey, maybe, but it's still a really good microphone. Been using it for various recordings. I've been using it for like a little bit of music stuff as well, like not quite music production, but a little bit of music recording. It's good. You do need a really decent external sound card though, and a preamplifier kind of thing. I think I have a cloud lifter plugged in before my sound card. And I mean, the sound card I have is pretty cheap, so the preamp in it is pretty garbage. Which means that if I just plug in the microphone by itself, it's not gonna have the power to drive it properly. It sounds very, like, white noisy. But with the cloud lifter, I can make it do. But I think if I got an even better sound card, I can probably make this mic sound even. That makes sense, though. That makes perfect sense. Correct me if I'm wrong, but right, when you work at McDonald's, right? You can, you're allowed to get one free meal every shift. Is that correct? Because I think I remember from when my sisters work at McDonald's, they would get one free meal when they work there. They only worked there for a short time though. They didn't work very long, but not here. Interesting. So my sister or sisters, I think I know one that worked there a little bit longer. I think she worked there like back in 2004 or something. Oh, they're so cheap though. Okay, that's actually pretty bad. Because if you only get 25%, you spend an entire day working at the McDonald's, you have your money, it matters a lot. I didn't quite have the same ability, so I'm a little bit jealous of like my sisters and stuff like that. But if I could decide, I would have stayed at home way longer and like try to find more of a solid job that I could work at and save up some money and get like my life going that way, because you kind of need it nowadays. Not everyone has the sort of opportunity to be able to stay at home, live at home, you know, maybe pay very cheap rent or like no rent at all even, because some parents are pretty chill like that. And yeah, you save up money, maybe get your first place, maybe have some savings on the side if things go wrong, you know. We all sometimes can take that a little bit for granted, I believe. Just to get your life going. Like getting kicked out at like 20 or something like that, or 19 or even younger, without any savings on your account, you know, that's kind of tricky. You don't really know where to go, and you don't really have a decent job or anything like that, so you can stay afloat. Essentially like, good luck, son. Good luck, daughter. Good luck out there in the wild world. Do your best. Yeah. It's not really how it should work. But not everyone had that availability. No one has that, like, possibility. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Well, it's the kind of thing too, right? So even if you have like someone who's like, let's say at 18, get booted out from home, maybe they don't have a good job or something like that, no car, whatever. But then again, you can take it one step longer, so maybe someone gets like kicked out even younger, or they have to go, like run away from home because it's just so bad, you know? There's always someone that can have it way worse. It could be someone like living on the street since they were like 16, who knows? So to that extent, it feels kind of wrong to complain at the same time. There's always people that are gonna have it way worse than you. Always. Be grateful. But that's not that people can have a rough time and, you know, people can feel sorry for them as well. Everyone have different struggles. Makes me look at the light and wait for him to blink. It blinks because I made it to blink. Remember me. Welcome back to the stream. How's it going? All is well? All is fancy? I think you were one of those people that tuned into one of the long drive streams, right? But to answer your question, it blinks because it's a video setup. Yeah, it's just a video clip that I have on the stream. So whenever I have this sort of scene played when we are sit and chat, I have it there because I'm talking to the audience and you get something to look at, like the blinking in this case, Carter. Sorry to hear that you failed. You're gonna be able to redo it, right? It's not the end of the world, I hope. Oh man, I almost forgot. This was like a dead-end road stream. I wonder if I should keep this on the YouTube or if I should delete this VOD later, because it's not the game that I set out to play right now. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Silvus, are you still here for your ASMR? Because it's getting a little bit tricky to keep this microphone in front of my face. And it's getting tricky to sound kind of cringy. This is way too much work for me. I could never make it as an ASMR streamer. It makes me cry. On the inside. Hell yeah, okay. God damn it. I'll never get out alive. Let's go. Let's fucking go. You can't tell me how to live my life. I don't think this microphone will be very tasty though. I got like the puffy sort of noise cancelling thing pop filter. Hello Black Drake, welcome back to the stream. Glad you could join us again. Hopefully the appointment went well. The game did not go very well. You kept on dying over and over and I gave up. And so we're here. We're doing the ASMR thing today. And I'm gonna regret it. What do you mean petition? Why do we need to petition? We're already doing it. I think that's unfair. I don't think you're playing fair right now. I have an idea. Once my channel gets big enough, I can do like the super chat thing or like a subscribe thing or whatever. They have something where you can like pay for whatever. I can make like a Patreon. And then I can have like a weekly ASMR stream or message or video or something like that. Wanna sign my petition? Yes, Postal too. You know what? It's actually a fun game. I don't care what people say, like if it's offensive or rude or gruesome or whatever, you know, it's all those things. It's a game. And it's actually quite fun to play, you know. So, I think I played... Here's the thing. I think I played Postal 2 demo when I was like 7 or 8. I think 8. 7.5 or 8 or something like that. I don't remember. A kid that age should not be playing that game, technically. But me and my friend, we sat and played it over and over and over again. It was like a demo that you got on the demo disc. And I'd say both of us turned out alright. That's the thing. So even though I would not necessarily, if I had a kid, let them play that demo or that game, it's not the violent games that's really the problem or what you see. It's the person that sees it, you know? I think it's a lot about how you're being raised or whatever. And one thing that's for certain when it came to my parents is that they allowed me to watch a lot of like adult media, like movies, you know, violence and gore and stuff like that, and even some suggested things and what else. Yeah, and I'm really appreciative of that. But for some reason they had a big problem with computers and internet though, which is very surprising. They were really late on getting broadband internet. So you had to sit on our shitty like dial-up. And they never really allowed me to have like a computer at my room even if it wasn't plugged into the internet. You know, I had to sit like in the living room and... I don't know, I think it was mostly my mother, if I'm gonna be honest. She just didn't like the fact that us kids were sitting at the computer. But she didn't care one damn if we're sitting at our room at our TVs and playing Xbox or PlayStation. That was fine. So that's interesting. Computers all day, every day though. All day, every day. Oh yeah, that one. Good stuff, good stuff. 9 years old? I'm pretty sure I saw it even younger than that, but it's not a competition, I get your point. Absolutely. It's like running around and holding his intestines and like, yeah. Whatever else. I don't remember all of the stuff that happens there, but there are a lot of things that happens there, that's for sure. That's a good movie though. I like that movie. It's a good movie. We are farming views right now, friends. We are farming the views. We're getting the views on the YouTubes. Imagine all the exposure we're getting. Hell yeah. I should probably change the title of the stream though, or the video. But the thing is, the moment I go off, like I'm not live anymore, it's still gonna have the dead end road stuff in the beginning of the stream, you know? Feed Alien, let it consume your soul. Yes. Let it consume you. We're getting there. My cringy self with my cringy ASMR, we shall get there. Soon. Soon, friends. No, but in all fairness, the long drive stream that I did a couple of weeks ago, I think, it was like the 13-hour stream. It did get some views because we were live for so long that eventually it pushed it a little bit here and there. But man, I can't sit and do like 12-hour streams on YouTube and in hopes of that it maybe get pushed a little bit. This is how I learned drawing. My computer hogged the family computer and me as a youngster spent all my pocket money to get an old Pentium 2. Yeah. There's a positive out of it, at least, and that's good. You do some nice doodles, I've seen them. But I mean, it's a little bit unfair that they hogged, like even... I grew up in a family with like several sisters, And even though I was the one that was the most interested in computer stuff in general, and not only games, but just stuff, I still had to fight my sisters to be like on the computer a lot of the time. Because for quite a while we had only one decent PC that you could use. And yeah. And okay, so here, let me go on a small rant here, guys. Early on, like in the 2000s, I believe, my father brought home, or like ordered like a PC, like a male PC from work, I believe. Super expensive one, like really high tier, high-end PC with a good sound system and everything. You know, it was full blast. It had like a Pentium 2 or 3, I don't remember. I know it was like, at the time, it was the best. It had like 933 like megahertz. I think it was a Pentium 2. It had like a GeForce graphics card with 64 megabytes of video memory. I don't know, it was like a FX2 or 3 or what. I don't remember the names. It was before I really cared about the specs, but it had 256 megabytes of RAM, Intel Pentium 3 with 933 megahertz, 40 gigabytes of hard drive. Could play all new games on it at that point in time. Every single one. When we had that, like, we were, you know, fighting for the PC to and from. Like, oh, you get to play it this time, this person plays it this time, whatever, whatever, whatever. I think like in 2004 or something like that, we got a second computer. It wasn't as high tier, it didn't cost us much, but it was way better, obviously, because technology moved so fast. So it was like a Pentium 4, 3.2 gigahertz, 512 megabytes in RAM, DDR RAM. It had a GeForce 6600 with 256 megabytes of video memory. And it was good. You could play new games on it, like fairly modern games at that time. And what bothered me a lot, and I mean, this is like to the point where it's like unfair and annoying, is that I was the one that played the most, like, you know, games. I was doing stuff. And I had sisters, and they didn't really play games in the same way. You know, they weren't like playing the new games that needed a graphics card or needed the processing power or whatever it was. They were sitting and listening to music. They were browsing the internet. They were talking on MSN. They were playing, like, maybe they were playing The Sims 1. Stuff like that. Or other games that didn't even require, like, 3D acceleration. And I remember how they would sit on their new computer just because it was new. Maybe it was a little bit faster to browse. But my parents, they didn't really wrap around the head or didn't care that much about PCs. So they would hog the new PC, even though they could technically do everything on the other PC. And it was a little bit annoying because obviously I couldn't play, like, I don't know, Half-Life 2 or Battlefield 2 or something like that on the old PC. Like, the games didn't even run properly. So, yeah, that's a frustration of young Red being shared on the stream right here. So, like, unfair treatment, honestly, if I'm going to say it that way. And the worst thing is I have one sister. She is a little brat. She never grew up either. She's always been a little bit brat. And she was intentionally sometimes getting in the way. Because if I was like, oh, I want to play this game here, I was going to play it like after dinner or something like that, then she would intentionally go out of her way to finish dinner first or something and run to her PC and sit down and be like, yeah, I want to use my computer time now. And she would just sit there and, like, eat. Okay, here's it. I almost start boiling. But, like, if she knew, she would sit down and she would, like, eat a bag of chips. And then when I would tell her, it's like, can you not eat chips in front of the PC and get the keyboard all sticky? She would, like, take a handful of chips, like, rub it in her face, and then she would wipe her hand over the keys on the keyboard and look at me. That's the kind of bitch she was. Now, to like, go forward in time a little bit, I've dropped contact with that sister for a reason. Because she never changed that behavior. She's always been a little brat. Yeah. I don't talk with her anyway. Like, I don't talk with her anymore today. I kept contact, like, several years ago. I still was in contact, and, you know, family stuff, you know, family keeps together, whatever. But there's a lot of worse things that she has done than that. But, like, that's the kind of person she is and always been. So, you know, everyone has that kind of sibling in the family, right? And that was mine. She would always go out of the way to do shitty stuff like that. And there's more if I can remember him, that's for sure. Well, that's the kind of person. having siblings is certainly not a positive thing. More than often than not. The one thing I can say that maybe is good with having a sibling is that when you grow up, is that your sibling kind of sets the tone for your parents. So like they are the ones that probably need to fight more for things like, I want to go outside later at night, or I want to buy and use these things, or I want to watch these movies, or I want to do what X, Y, Z. Yeah, that could be good having a sibling, because by the time they have gone through all that sort of stuff, your parents are more lenient to be okay with it later on, usually, because the other kid has already been through that stuff, you know. And I feel a little bit like that was probably the case for me in some cases. Like I remember when I got my first like motor transportation, like when I got a license, like when I got so I can ride my motorbike. You know, most of the kids my age when we were 15, we got access to motorbikes so we can ride around and drive to each other and stuff. Around that time was the same time where I was allowed to stay up to like past midnight. You know, I can get home because that was just the age. I can swear to you that my sisters or siblings, they did not have as an easy time to stay up past midnight when they were 15. But yeah, things change. They do. But as a whole, like living by yourself, like as the one single kid, is probably like generally better in most cases. For better and for worse, but generally I would say it would be better because that sort of competition. Unless you have that one rare sort of thing where you have like one sister, one brother, and you're like really close and you get along really well. But I for some reason I doubt that's most families. You don't always have that case, right? So yeah. I don't like talking shit too much about my family though, or that sister in particular, but I'm just gonna say like there's a reason why I dropped contact with them. I don't think they even realized how they were behaving back when we were in a family, and I don't think they realized how they're behaving as an adult either. So sometimes it's just for the best. As long as you keep contact with those who aren't that bad. I don't know if you guys have any siblings or family that, you know, really causing havoc for you growing up or in later stages. I'm sure my family is not the only one. Or I'm not the only one who went through having a sibling that was a little bit of a butt. You don't have to share on the stream though if you don't want to. That's alright. I didn't mean to be having a negative subject either. It was just a subject. Something to talk about. Something of interest. But yeah, so are you guys gonna be available the rest of the week as well? You're around these hours? Because I'd really like to stream a little bit more. Or try to stream a little bit more. Get something going. I just need to figure out which games I'm going to be streaming and what I'm going to be doing. Ah, okay. Would you maybe say that one of the reasons why you're tight with your sister might be because the rest of the family is not that great, maybe? I know, you always hear stories or like don't talk to people if they're close with a sibling, it's usually because they like were the ones that had to stick together growing up kind of thing. You never know. I have to like occasionally mute myself because stuffy nose. Rest of the week, you say? Amazing. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll see. I feel like I should at least be able to stream tomorrow. Not sure how it would be like on Friday and Saturday though. I need to find some good games to stream though. But as I said, we have Pacific Drive. Another car game. Woohoo. There's so many car games on this channel. I'm sorry guys. I just really like car games to some extent. It's kind of the thing, if I were to hone in on like a niche, I think like doing car games would probably be one area where I'd be the most comfortable. But I don't want to be that person that just sticks to one type of game either. I like cute games. I like fun games, you know? I like weird games. I like some old games. I don't want it to be only about cars all the time, even though I do like car games. I think some of my better streams are probably the ones where I was playing with a car. Not gonna lie. Don't know if some of you guys that missed the Ridge Racer stream the other day, but it was actually quite enjoyable. Pretty chill. Doing the zoomies and roomies. No. I don't even have Subnautica in my library. I've got it suggested from several people, though, to play it. And I feel like Subnautica might be a good game to give a go. Because it's... I don't think it's, like, probably too complicated to learn. You can probably figure out how to play the game fairly easily. Card games. I'll keep that in mind, yeah. Inscription. I don't know, I haven't really played that many card games, if I'm gonna be honest. I'll have a look what kind of game it is, though. It's not a game that I've heard of, if I'm gonna be honest. Card games can be fine if we, like, have... It's fairly straightforward and they're not too complex. Oh, is it a spooky kind of card game? It's for Halloween. Horror-themed roguelike card game. Interesting. What's also kind of interesting right now is that I can hear a fucking lawnmower. Bruh. It's like 10 PM. Give me a sec. Yeah, no, I'm not imagining. There's someone outside somewhere nearby. Yeah, they're mowing their grass at fucking 21:43. It's almost 10 PM and they're mowing their lawn. They're fucking stupid. Okay, I think they stopped. No, it's not a chainsaw. That was really weird, though. I don't know, maybe they saw, like, a patch of grass or something, and there's like, yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna mow my lawn here. It must have been. That was so weird. Or, like, they tested their lawnmower or something, they fixed it, or whatever it is. That was really weird. I heard it for a good minute, though. Do you guys have any crazy neighbors? Yeah, that was... Also, hello and welcome to the stream, Fire Machine. Yeah, do you guys have any crazy neighbors that do crazy stuff like that? I know there's, like... So, I live in an apartment. Like, I live in a flat on the bottom floor. I have shitty neighbors above me that have, like, kids and stuff that are super noisy. But there's also, across the street, there are, like, regular houses, right? And I know there's one of the houses there. I don't know which one. But they have... I think there's a father and a son in the family that are, like, interested in cars and stuff. Or, like, just vehicles. Like, motorbikes and what else. And sometimes at, like, 1 AM or 2 AM, you can hear them start the cars and, like, drive them back and forth on the road once, and then it stops. So it's like they do that, like, in entertainment or, like, an activity, like father-son activity, or, like, just that they do it as a side hobby or hustle or something. I don't know. I've never asked. But as much as I'm for people doing their hobbies, I'm not so much for starting very loud engines or motorbikes at, like, 1 AM. And just drive back and forth. It's not like they're even using it to drive away, like going somewhere. They're, like, actually driving it back and forth the street. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, though. I can kind of buy that more, though, because even if you can hear noise, it's still, like, you have such big room in between. And, I don't know, people have a different mindset when you live out on the countryside, right? It's just different. It's not the same. Yeah, that's understandable. Essentially, if you got, like, those kind of neighbors that just rev the engine over and over, like, really loudly or something like that. That would totally be annoying. It would be a biatch, as they would say. Absolutely. I always feel a little bit weird when I have, like, this kind of talk streams and this song keeps playing. Well then. Actually, I just realized that my music player is not open, so the title of the audio is not matching. I need to have that. Nintendo Wii Meet Channel theme. I've actually been sitting around and just looking at cars in general. I should not buy a car. I'm not looking to buy a car. But it's the kind of thing where I'm sitting, it's like, if I had just a little bit more of spare cash, what kind of like decent, like Sunday drive, kind of like, you know, just having a car ride around with. I'm not even thinking like a fancy car, like I wish I had this kind of car. Just like realistically, if I had some decent amount of money on the side, what kind of car could I get? It's like sitting here and having like my dreamy moments instead of my like tiny baguette racer that get like really fucking cloudy windows and hard to see when it's been raining. What kind of other car can I get where the heating in the seats actually work, you know? Cars are expensive. That's the sucky part. Need a Lada. I absolutely don't need a Lada. I've been looking at like what kind of cars were I looking at? Okay, so one of the cars I've been looking at, it's not the most reliable though, but they're very nice. Is like, and they're pretty cheap too. At least if you find them used here and they haven't gone too far. I think it's like BMW like 530 something series. I would like a sedan. I wouldn't want like a hatchback. I wouldn't want a wagon. I want like a sedan. 4-door sedan. That would be the nicest one. If I'm just gonna have like a car I care for that I like to drive around in. But that's more like if I could pick, because I also think they look pretty nice, like the older BMWs. I like the shapes of them. Shape of you. But the problem is that we all know how BMW drivers are. Right? Right? There's a meme for a reason. There are many nice cars that you can get though. And they don't always need to be them. Watch it. What? So you're denying this claim? To be fair though, I don't think most people drive around in new electric BMWs. Pour money into which money, Garter? Which money are we talking about now? The only money I see right now is like the 13 euros acquired this stream. You still haven't found the indicators though. What, so do you pull down the windows and then stick out your arm every time you need to drive to the side of the road or like doing a crossing? That sounds dangerous. But yeah, that's BMW for you. BMW drivers don't need to use indicators. That's how it works, right? Absolutely, that's how it works. I'm kind of feeling like eating some snacks right now, though. I'm getting in a snacky mood. Are you guys in a snacky mood? 2150. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to play some...
For your rusty E36 BMW.
Hell yeah, we're getting closer to our goal. Should I change the donation goal when we're doing the stream and set it to saving money for my rusty E36? Not too snacky yet. Okay, that's alright. Hopefully I can provide a decent stream for you at least. Let me just point out yet again, I appreciate the company, guys. Thanks for the donation again, by the way. Garter, I assume. I'll give you the thing. But yeah, don't send any more donations. It's not required. I'm doing okay right now. I got money in my fridge. That's actually a thing I'm proud of. So when I got my last pay, the one thing I did is like I've not been spending much money. Like I've not bought like much food out or anything like that. I've only bought things to cook with. And the occasional drink like soda in my... Like I've not spent anything. I've not bought anything. I've not bought like much snacks. Not anything fancy. The only thing I think I bought this month so far is a game. Which is for a stream. Which is Pacific Drive. I've been a good lion this month. I've been holding on to my monies. But yeah. I just appreciate having people around in the streamy and chatting and stuff like that. It's a shame, though, that I did not plan a better game, if I'm gonna be honest. It really is. Because it's always nice to have people around in the stream when you're doing more, I don't know, mentally, requiring game. Mentally taxing is probably the word I'm looking for. Because then you have someone to talk to and, you know, the stream becomes more entertaining. There's difference when you're sitting around all by yourself and streaming and there's no one to talk to. Damn, that thing is tricky. That is absolutely a big challenge. Make no mistakes, guys. If you're sitting around by yourself streaming and talking out into thin air, that's probably one of the more trickier things you can do. I mean, you can do it for a bit. It works. But it gets to a point where it's like, man, kind of bored of sitting here and talking to myself. So when you're having these kind of live streams, it's just way easier. I'm just glad you're available. And it also goes to prove once again that, you know, beginning, middle of the week is usually the better times to do these kind of streams at this hour. Because people just tend to be a little bit more available. If you do streams on like late Fridays or Saturdays or even Sundays, people usually have other plans. Like Sundays, they maybe need to try to fix their things, get things sorted for the week. And on Saturdays, they're out and doing the activities with other people that they got planned. Usually people don't plan activities in the middle of the week. You know, they're at home and preparing for the next day. So maybe that's when it's best to have scheduled to do streams as well. But, okay, so a curious question to you guys that are into cars. If, let's say, your car would explode tomorrow, it would disappear, and you had a set budget that you could use. I'm not going to set the budget, like, you know, just think like loosely here. What kind of used car would you go for? It's like, generally speaking, is there any specific car that you're probably like, I kind of would look for these kind of cars, or this kind of, like, manufacturer, or this kind of year, or this kind of thing? This is not a car stream, by the way. But I'm just curious if you're like, yes, that's the car that I would buy used. Take it as both, but I think more practical, like what you work, but like what your heart desires. Put it that way. If you were without the car tomorrow and you had to get another car and you had like not the biggest budget, let's say, I'm not going to give you a number, you imagine it yourself. You had a spendable budget that you can get on a used car that you might need to use for a year or more. Which car would you get? Old Skoda Fabia. Is that... I know which one that is, yeah. Which year those? There's like two... They're quite wide though. Isn't that like Skoda Fabia? It's like from 98 to like 2008 would probably be within that price range, I think. I think it is too. Skoda is... You know, it's also the kind of thing, if something needs to be replaced... 2000, 2006, yeah. If something needs to be replaced on a car like that, it's usually pretty easy to get parts for it. That's the good thing as well. It's not a bad. It's not a bad. I can get behind that. I'm not fully sure what kind of car I would go for. There's one thing here, like... Yeah, that's actually great. See, I saw... It wasn't super long ago. I think it was like a year ago or something like that. I was just browsing around. There was this old guy, like probably someone that is like, you know, going into pension or something and stopped driving the car. They sold, I think, like a 2004 Fabia or Fabia, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And it didn't have many miles on the clock for the age of the car. And they sold it for like 2,000 euros. And you could probably like go down even more, like when you went and buy it. And it was in really good conditions. You know, it's a car that had been like staying inside of the garage like the entire life, like heated garage. And then they probably didn't drive much. And there was nothing wrong with the car either. Like, you know, I think there was like, oh, maybe the tires on the car or something might need to go one more season. Well, other than that, it was just like, perfect car. I was like, man, if I had the money, I would like sell my... I would go and buy that car, take it back, sell my regular car, and then drive that one instead because it was such a good deal. But the thing is, obviously, like, I don't have like 2,000 euros laying around just to buy a car and upgrade my car to get a better, newer, nicer, less driven one, you know? But yeah. 2006, it was nice, not very well looked after by the previous owner. Yeah, see, that's the problem, right? Because you could have a newer car, but if the previous owners did not look after the car properly, and I mean, it doesn't even need to be necessarily that they weren't looking after the car, it could just be like, they drove it a lot, or it was standing outside all the time. Like, every single car I've owned, I've never had, like, a garage that I can park it in, or, like, even a roof. Like, you know, it's from away, like, the worst of the rain and the winds and stuff. Like, not even that. And the thing is, all the cars that I've had, I've not had, like, a summer car and a winter car either. Like, I don't have that money, I don't have the space. So every single car I've owned, they have been standing outside, and I've been driving them through snow every single season because I need to get to work, and I've been driving a lot, and I've not been cleaning them super often, because that's another thing too. Like, even if you like clean the car like pretty often, take care of them, they will look better. But it's a luxury I cannot afford, sadly. But yeah, Skoda is probably a good option. I really do believe that. It would be nice to have one of those. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna change car most likely. I'm gonna keep the one I have. But it would be nice if at least I could have a car where the stereo works properly and heating in the seats work properly, and I don't get cloudy windows whenever I start it on, like, after a rainy day. You know, super cloudy. Like, the thing is, I need to have my car running for like 10 minutes, if not more, 15 minutes on an autumn day if it has been raining. Because my windows just get so cloudy, and I can barely get any heat through the, like, the AC. Like, I can't get any air, whether, like, inside or outside, I can't get it going. It takes ages. So my windows are cloudy, and I can barely drive the car. Yeah, I said stereo. Is the microphone that bad? Do I need to get even closer? I mean, maybe I just didn't speak clearly enough, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little bit lazy today. I'm a little bit off. So my speaking is probably not the best. But yeah, I said like stereo. Because I do have a stereo in it, but it's broken. It's not working as it should. And it certainly doesn't have any Bluetooth. So yeah. Yeah, it has a steering wheel. Don't you worry about it. No, I put in like some scooter handlebars instead. Yeah, who needs steering, right? Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't have a proper... It's the steer itself is broken, like the audio dial. I almost became deaf, like, one time. I was driving down the highway, I was going to a job. I had my aux plugged in, and I was gonna lower the volume on the stereo. But something weird happened with it, so it just went up like 20 turns or something, and just blasted, and it was so loud that I almost had to drive off the side of the road. I managed to lower it eventually, but like since then I've never had the stereo on, because I actually think I got slight tinnitus from that experience. It was so fucking loud, you guys have no idea. Yeah. So I want to get like a new stereo, but there's no point in upgrading the stereo I haven't, like putting more money into my car, because it's a beater. I'm gonna drive this car like until something like happens with the engine or something that is super expensive. And now when I spent like the money on getting new tires for the car as well and fixing like the seatbelt and stuff, I'm probably gonna keep this car unless I really get a lot of money at some point to buy, really, or I get like a good opportunity. There's no reason for me to sell the car right now. So Gimli goes another year. It's just a pain in the ass with some stuff, like comfort things that you get in a decent car, you know? It's not working in the one that I have. Makes me a little bit sad. Do not go into Jumbo's car. Yeah, maybe there's too many... I don't know. Tortilla chips. In the back. Too many crunchy tortilla chips. That could be the case. But yeah, so my question to you guys. Do you have anything on your mind?
Any subject in particular that you would like to raise for the rest of the kibbers in the chat? Like, there's anything you would like to talk about, because now's the perfect time. Because my brain is not very good adjusted to having deep conversations right now, so I need help with subjects. I think some people would even kill for an opportunity to mention something they want to talk about. See, you guys have the power. You can direct the direction. You can direct the direction. That is actual English, though, so it's not incorrect. Maybe, possibly. I think there's some interest in it, yeah. It could be like a little bit how I played Stardew Valley. But I'm gonna say no. Because I don't want you to gift me Subnautica right now. So, but I think it's a decent game. I had considerations streaming it at some point for the channel. But what I had is like, there's been Subnautica is becoming an older game now. So, in the past, a lot of people already streamed it. They streamed Subnautica. And I don't like being the kind of person that jump on trend trains, if that makes sense. Jump in my car. There's a lion! Get in the car! Asking for a friend. There's so many good games out there. Subnautica is probably a game you can kick a lot of time into as well. What is it called when you have a phobia for like deep sea and oceans and stuff like that? Something phobia, obviously. You can probably Google it, but I don't remember what it is. But imagine if people that has like a big fear, like a big phobia of like deep waters and playing Subnautica. That must be a real fucking horror experience. That's a phobia I can understand. Is it actually called ocean phobia though? Seems so simple. I mean, it is by default, it is. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't remember what the phobia is called. THA something. Theraphobia? Nah. I don't know. Thalassophobia? That could be it. Yeah, imagine like one of the big like, I don't remember what they call the big like deep sea monsters. Or like being in VR, turning around and that thing is just swimming towards you, like fuck that. Yeah, that would be fucking terrible. That would be really, really scary. Lion phobia. Well, they will probably not be in this stream. Leviathans. Yes, I recognize that name. I've not watched that many gameplay streams or videos of Subnautica. A little bit of a few here and there, but Leviathans, yeah. That is totally one of them. But if you have lion phobia, you should probably not be inside of this stream. That would probably be a bad time. Don't want to have people with lion phobia now, do we? What if we... What do we have here? Is it this one? No. Damn it, I can't see it. I was looking for a picture here. Never mind, I can't find it. Oh well. Yeah, imagine having a fear of fear. That would be a pain in the ass. If I'm gonna be honest, let me think here. Like, what am I actually afraid of? Like, what do I really, really, really dislike? I'm not, like, claustrophobic in that sense. I'm not afraid of heights in that sense either. I mean, I'm not a big fan of, like,
spiders or bugs necessarily, but I don't really have a fear for them. Like, I don't have a phobia. It's just like I just don't like them, you know? Like, I hate wasps, for example. Like yellow jackets. I fucking hate those bastards. That's interesting. I need to think. I wonder if I have like an actual like sort of like semi-phobia. Oh, vents. So yeah, okay. You know those kind of people that like crawl through like tight caves and stuff like that, and then get stuck. They have to like squeeze through, like take a deep breath and then breathe out just in order to get through like a tight opening, stuff like that. That would be a bad time for you, I'm pretty sure. Stop it! Stop it! There, I'll stop. I'll stop. Maybe not the best conversation subject in that case. Yeah, I was just trying to think if I have like anything that's like, this is something I realize like this is kind of like a phobia that I have. But nothing I can think of. What do you mean back to ASMR? I don't know, I've been like semi-ASMRing. I'm not like quite as close to the microphone I could be, but I feel like my commentary, my talk becomes a little bit boring. Essentially the only thing I'm doing is just talking a little bit quieter and sitting closer to the microphone. That's what I've been doing lately. I guess it works. It keeps you entertained. But I'm not talking with like a low voice like this. I don't really have my streamer personality on. But this is the stuff that Silvus really likes. So maybe I'll keep on going for a little bit longer. This is my fake voice speaking. Well, this is my radio voice speaking. Go lower. You want me to go lower, eh? I don't really think I can go too much lower though, because then I'll just sound like an old man dying, possibly. But it's as low as I will go, for you. Is this cheesy enough for you? Do you like the cheese? Roll out the cheese. Woo! Yeah. Once upon a land, there was a chat. This chat was part of the redlinelies channel. Are you saying that old lions are not good lions? That's not what I meant. Absolutely not. Some good old Gran Turismo 2 music for you right now. You're tuning into Radio Lion 2.6589 FM or something like that. That's way many numbers than I could keep track of. You're right now listening to Gran Turismo 2 soundtrack, South City. I hope you're all having an enjoying Tuesday night, watching YouTube and listening to the line talking. Sadly, I don't really have too much on the agenda right now. The weather is probably very dark outside. Probably dark and rainy for most people outside, I wouldn't be surprised. Tomorrow is probably going to be a sunny day, light winds, and enjoyable time to get outside and maybe have a dinner or a coffee with a good friend of yours. Actually, I wouldn't mind, to be fair, I wouldn't mind working as a radio DJ, but I don't like, I feel like I would need to practice a little bit more. I feel like my voice is too cheesy, so I can make it work. But what they do is essentially they swallow the microphone and sit really close and be like, oh, and the next track coming up will be Herpty Derpity Derp. And hopefully you guys are ready to hear the news about the next prince of the savannah coming into town. I heard he has a scar on his face, and it's not called Kovo, because it's called Red, and it's on his nose. I'm a prince now. Just kidding. I said come into town, as if there would be like a town in the savannah. We're going to Pride Rock, my friends. I fucking love the Lion King, oh my gosh. We'll be right back after these messages. See, I'll take commissions. I'll record. I'll speak the messages that you want, and I'll record them for you. If you want it. You don't need to pay for it, actually. You already donated money. See, that was I was thinking. I was thinking I would make a mod. I can make a custom mod. That is the long drive, and I'll make a fake radio station with me talking. That would probably make you very happy, wouldn't it? Someone that actually plays the long drive. The problem is that you would need like many minutes. Many minutes. In order to make it a decent radio. Because if you only have like 10 minutes of a radio station in that game, it's gonna wear old very fast. I could probably make it work though. I could have like the music that I'm playing on stream, for example, because they're usually okay with that. The worst thing with this is that I can't hear how cringy I sound like right now. I don't have like any sort of like loop or feedback into my microphone, or like my headset, sorry. What is it called? I forgot the word. Not tracking, not monitoring. That's the one. That's the word I was looking for. I don't have any monitoring on right now, so I just see the bar move when I speak into the microphone. So I have no idea how it actually sounds like. It sounds like actual garbage. That's probably why I'm chasing all the people away that joins the stream. But you guys love garbage, don't you? Garbage. It's all garbage. It's like a J. Garbage. I don't really type into the chat a lot when I'm on the stream like this. There's too many things to keep track of at once. I can only keep track of 1 or 2 things at once. I'm a guy after all. Oh, we leveled up now. Now we turn into Gran Turismo 3 music instead of Gran Turismo 2 music. So, have you guys ever played The Forest? It's a game. Obviously. Like I said, played. But have you ever played The Forest? Because I started playing it just recently again a little bit. And I'm curious to get into it because it's like one of those games. I played it the most when I had LAN parties back in the day. It's essentially like horror survival game, I would say. Or survival exploration horror game would probably be the more right word to put it. Yeah, it's good. You know, it has a little bit of base building stuff, but it has mostly exploration. So it has a bit of a single player story of sorts, but yeah, you can play it co-op. It's pretty chill. Build a little bit of a base, find some food to survive, upgrade your stuff, you know, those kind of things. It's a good game. I like it. But I'm trying to get back into it again a little bit as of recent. And hopefully I'll be able to play it a little bit more later with a friend, because you need some good gaming times. Relaxing. I wouldn't really say the game is relaxing though. Let's also not forget that we got that 7 Days to Die game. Maybe that will be something we can do a night. Because we got a lot of things that we can do with that game, technically. I can recommend it though. But then again, they released like a newer game now called The Sons of the Forest or whatever it is. So technically like it's an upgrade through and through. Indeed we do. Indeed we do. All the good times. But I'm gonna ask the big question here. Are you guys gonna be available tomorrow around a similar time, you think? I'm thinking like maybe a couple of hours earlier from now on. Until like now. Because if you're available, I would love to try to like play maybe Pacific Drive or something if I'm available. You know, it's a quite serious game and stuff, and it's always good if people are available to tune in a little bit. Because doing a longer game like that or trying to be serious and then you don't have any friends to chat with, it's a little bit empty. It's a little bit boring, even if I may say so. Because I'm not a good enough streamer yet. Yet, I've been doing it for like whatever time. Probably around the same time as today, I'm afraid. Well, at least I know. I could probably start a little bit later too. That's probably fine. That would probably work for me. I was just wondering though. It's always better when I can start off a stream with some people in it. It makes it easier for me, at least. But, my friends, unless you have something else you want to share with the chat, I was thinking I would hop off for now. I feel like I'm pretty done with the stream for this moment, at least. We have been streaming for over 3 hours now, and I feel like that's a decent length of stream. Maybe not the best stream ever, and in that case, I'm sorry. But I appreciate you guys' company, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in and, you know, sticking around and sticking with me. I'm hoping that I can get some more streaming going later on, and hopefully you can actually play some games though that works a little bit better and that I can play for a little bit longer than the one that I played tonight. But I will say this stream was a little bit impromptu because I just felt like streaming, so. But anyways, guys, I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate your time tuning in. Hopefully you guys are gonna have a really nice continued rest of the night, and of course I will see you guys very soon. Take care.